Hey, how's everyone doing today? I am Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. In today's live stream, I'm going to be talking my YouTube channel goals and my top 5 powerless superheroes with one of my great friends, Karate Kevin from Superpower Review. Before I bring him in, let's go ahead and hit that intro. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be talking our top 5 powerless superheroes and our YouTube channel goals with my friend Karate Kevin. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, dude?
Woo! What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for the invite today, or the late invite. I'm very honored.
Yes, it is kind of a late invite. That's my bad. I was honestly just going to go on here and just talk about me and all that stuff. I'm like, you know what? I just got done watching Newbie Comics and Keys and all of his friends talking top 5 powerless superheroes. I'm like, I want to give my thoughts on it, and there's no better person to talk about that with than Karate Kevin, which is one of my best friends in the community.
Yeah.
We got some people up in the chat. Ryan Pond, what's good, my dude? Carlito, yes, JDF #1 fan is here. Keon, what's good, man? Evan Shimko, hello. Mike B, fellow Kansan, what's up, dude? Karate Kevin is in the chat.
I'm there.
Isaiah, YouTube Gamer, hello. So, yeah, I'm excited to talk our YouTube channel goals. I don't think you and I have ever really expressed our goals in terms of like what we want to accomplish on YouTube. Are you ready to talk about that? Do you have a few goals that you want to talk about?
Let's just go off the cuff here. I think we're good.
Okay. All right. There we go. Eric Compton. What's up, man? He is an awesome guy. I don't know if you guys have checked out my stream from earlier today, or my video. It was an A-OK. He sent me this awesome Power Rangers comic book with Stan Lee on the cover as Zordon. Pretty sick.
Dude, it's so sad that you can't get that thing signed by Stan Lee.
I know.
It kind of breaks my heart, actually.
It does. That would suck. That would suck. Spoiler alert, Burke's #1 is a bat. Well, he should be everyone's #1, honestly. Okay, One Love Murphy. I watched a couple of your videos today, dude. What's up? So,
I've never heard of him.
You never heard of One Love Murphy? He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I feel like we should get started with our top 5 superheroes that are powerless first, and then talk our goals. Which one do you want to go first? You good at that?
Yeah, you go first. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we're doing a top 5 list, and then we'll do our channel goals. I made a top 6 because there's one person or one character that I felt like deserved to be on the list, even though it's just the top 5. So I do want to mention my number 6. My number 6 is none other than Tommy Oliver, which is the Green Power Ranger, but before he morphs, because once he becomes a Power Ranger, then obviously he has special abilities and powers, hence the name Power Ranger. But before he becomes the Green Ranger, he is Tommy Oliver. So Tommy Oliver is my number 6. So he's just right outside my top 5.
There you go.
My number 5, Snake Eyes from the G.I. Joes. That dude is one bad mother effer, if you know what I mean. He is. You don't want to mess with that guy. He can do anything with anything. He used to be one of the commandos in the G.I. Joes. He's good with a sword. He can punch you. He can do anything. Snake Eyes, he's also like a really beloved character, and his suit and his whole getup is freaking sweet. He's definitely someone I want to have on my team. So my number 5 of top 5 powerless heroes is Snake Eyes.
Steve, I hate to do this to you, man. I know we said 5 and you did 6, but I thought of another person.
I saw you write one down.
I was. And then I was switching it up around. Hey, Adrian, what's up, man?
Nice. Really quickly, this was supposed to be my Tuesday show What Do You Collect, I decided not to have it this week because today is my wife and I's 8-year wedding anniversary. So I canceled all plans for tonight, not knowing that my wife had to work tonight. So we celebrated last night. So I was like, you know what? I'm still going to go live. Still going to talk for a little bit, have some fun.
I'm just sloppy seconds now.
Snake Eyes was a huge oversight. Well played. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's my number 5 and my number 6. Tommy Oliver and Snake Eyes. Karate Kevin.
Hey, that's me.
Number 5.
Okay. Hey, can I do a 6 too? Actually,
you can.
Now that I thought of someone else. Hey, how about? I don't know if you've read this, Steve B. I have never read this, and I've actually talked about this recently on my channel about a story arc I've never read, and that's Watchmen. And I've always read. I haven't read the books, but I've watched the movies. The movie like at least 4 or 5 times. And Rorschach's got to be number 6 for me.
I thought about having Rorschach on my list as well. I really did. I thought about it. I really did.
Rorschach is he's pretty badass. Come on now, right?
Thank you very much, Eric. Yeah, he is pretty badass. I don't know if I'd really call him a hero.
No, but he is an anti-hero though. He did save that kid. Well, no, he found justice for that kid.
Yes.
In his own way. How's that? In his own way.
Why not 8? We should have done 8 because today is my wife and I's 8-year wedding anniversary. We can talk. We can come up with a couple more after we're done here.
Hey, 69 Chop Shop, cut it out, right? This is on the fly, right? You have no idea how long it took me to come up with just this 5 today.
Oh, shoot. Snake Eyes. Yeah, Snake Eyes is my number 5. All right, who is your number 5?
Number 5, I'm going to go with Frank Castle, the Punisher.
I like it.
Yeah, and he's pretty up there. I really need to have more Punisher in the collection. I don't really have a lot of him. To be honest, though, I used to have. Oh, there he goes. He's doing the finger thing. I used to have more Punisher in the collection when I used to collect comic books around like middle school years, but I don't have those books anymore, and I wish I kind of did. I think I gave them to my brother when my brother started getting back into collecting. But yeah, no, Punisher deserves to be on this list for sure.
Yeah, definitely. He is on my list as well. Okay, let me pull up my list really quick. So that's your number 5 is Frank.
Yeah, so far we got Rorschach at number 6, and we have the Punisher at number 5 for me.
Yes. The plan was to get them all signed, but Sam passed away within a year of me joining his subscription box.
Oh.
Makes sense. Good pick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My number 4. Green Arrow. Now, the reason why I put Green Arrow ahead of Snake Eyes, obviously I would take Snake Eyes over Green Arrow in a straight-up fight. What's up, newbie?
Hey, newbie. What's going on, man?
I was not going to talk about this, but your guys' list frustrated me so much that I had to stay out of my live stream tonight. So that's where we're starting off with that, and then we're going to go other stuff. Green Arrow. I would not take him in a straight-up fight with Snake Eyes, like in a room, but I put him number 4 ahead of him because he's super rich, like Batman, and another character not to be named. He's got a lot of stuff that he can do at his disposal. Plus, he's a great fighter, and he is the best with a bow and arrow. And,
that he is.
And he's really good at night. And I just think he's a great character. And the TV show was really, really fun, too. And if you've never read a Green Arrow comic book, do yourself a favor and read it. Read like the first couple volumes of the current Green Arrow Rebirth. It's actually like really, really good. So
I have never read a Green Arrow book in my life.
Green Arrow is good, man. Do yourself a favor and do it.
Haven't done it.
So yeah, number 4 is Green Arrow for me, for Powerless Heroes.
Interesting. I mean, I'm kind of. I think you're going to go on a whole DC flow here, right? I think you probably have one Marvel guy on your list, and I think you already pretty much said it.
Yeah, I did. Well, no, let me see here. There's 2 Marvel people on my list.
You know what? But yeah, you know what? Oh, so you know what? Actually, you have you have more Marvel people on your list than I do on mine. Actually,
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
If power isn't an option, it's money. Yes, that is true. It is true. I will say Captain America, Winter Soldier are not on my list because I would consider them powered up with the serums that they both have. So neither of them can make my list. So
I like that. I like that.
all right. What's your number 4?
Number 4, man. This is the one that I just thought about like literally 5 minutes ago, and this is, in my opinion, and this is why he beats the Punisher, because he's better than the Punisher, and he's like the DC Batman Punisher version. I got to go with Thomas Wayne Batman from the Flashpoint Paradox.
I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that.
See? Huh? Off the cuff.
Off the cuff, dude. So why did you pick him?
Why I picked him is because I feel like Thomas Wayne is such an interesting concept and idea when they came up with Flashpoint, with the Flashpoint series. And like I said, I mean, I really like the Punisher, but I also love Batman more. And when you meld those two together and you get what Thomas Wayne is, it's completely, it's amazing. It's awesome. So you get exactly what Batman is not in our original world, and we get a gunslinging Batman who knows his guns and knows his weapons. You know what I mean? So, and what about that suit? You know what I mean? Like that's a great suit. I love the whole different twist with the red emblem and the hooked shoulder pads and red eyes. Really cool.
Where do I get that? Hold on. I gotta fix this. Hold on.
And that's why he is ahead of the Punisher, because
I love the Punisher. All right, let's see here. Boom! There we go.
Oh, I got a little scroll. Nice,
dude. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm paying money for this per month, man. We're gonna use every single feature we possibly can.
Oh yeah, you pay for it now? Oh man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah,
he's making money moves. The Steve B making money moves.
Iron Man is not on my list.
No.
K Titus, what's up? Chris is coming. What's up? Commissioner Gordon. Oh, that would be a good pick. So far, I've had Snake Eyes at number 5. Number 6 was Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, before he becomes the Green Power Ranger. And number 4 was Green Arrow. Karate Kevin's number 5 was Frank Castle. And number 4 was Thomas Wayne.
And number 6 was Rorschach.
Yes.
Where's my face? Do it!
I love it. Okay. My number 3. Give me just 1 second here. I got to pull it back up, darn it. Frank Castle, the Punisher.
Bam! He said it.
How could you not have him on your list? He has tactical, military experience. Sharpshooter. He doesn't go down if you shoot him multiple times. We've seen that in the TV show. He's just an all-around badass. He's got some vengeance to him, and he's just a great character. I really, really like the Punisher. He's probably one of my favorite Marvel characters, for sure. So Frank Castle, the Punisher, is my number 3. And I'll put that. I want to continue to put mine in the chat.
I definitely like a character that is very twisted in the mind and definitely goes through mental struggles. And I feel like Frank Castle is definitely one of those characters because, he was from, originally in the comics, he fought in the Vietnam War, and, that's where he learned most of his training and stuff. But, I really like a character that has really been beaten down and, kind of suffers from certain psychological issues. Hey, Kevin, can I see those ASM 300s again? Just watch my live stream, buddy.
TMNT does not count. The Shredder is not a hero, but he would definitely be considered probably
a superhuman.
I don't know if the Super Shredder would. but the Shredder would definitely be considered one of the best non-powered individuals.
Yeah, well, it's like Batman. Batman's superhuman. You know what I mean? He does feats that other regular human beings like us can't do.
69 Chop Shop says Daredevil and Batman. Like,
Daredevil has superpowers, though.
if Condiment King isn't on this list, I don't even know who that is.
I have no idea what that is either.
What are you trying to? We're doing our top 5 powerless comic book characters right now, and we'll talk our YouTube channel goals. Okay. Are you ready to go to number? I think we have 2 left, right?
Yeah, but I have 3 now.
Oh, did you not do your number 3 yet?
No, I haven't done it yet. No.
Oh, good. Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's all right. So my number 3 is pretty much another version of the Punisher and another version of the Thomas Wayne Batman from the Flashpoint, and I gotta go with Batman's biggest mistake, Jason Todd, the Red Hood.
He almost made my list.
Yeah, and like I know sometimes like in the beginning he's kind of is superhuman because he's like kind of amped up from the Lazarus pit, but he's not really anymore. So
that is true.
Yeah, so I have to go with Red Hood. Jason Todd is my favorite. He's not my favorite Robin. If you catch my drift, like he wasn't my favorite version of Robin, but when he came back, he definitely came to be one of my favorite Rogue Robins. I don't know if you want to pretty much go on with that, but yeah, pretty much the same combination with the Punisher and Flashpoint Batman. I wonder who would win if you would put Flashpoint Batman, Red Hood, and Punisher in the same room together, and you just gave them all the same weapons, and you're like, hey, duke it out till the death. Who would win? I want to know.
Dude, that's a great question.
I would really like, Superpower Beatdown on YouTube did a match between Red Hood and the Punisher, and they, the people vote on who wins and what ending they get. And I would say it was pretty close. I don't know if you've watched it or if anybody has watched it. I won't give it away. Maybe you should go check that out. But
they always have alternate endings, too.
They do. They do have alternate endings.
The comic says Red Hood.
Red Hood would win? All right.
There you go. So far, we've done 5 through 3. We also had a number 6. Karate Kevin's number 6 was Rorschach. Number 5 was The Punisher. Number 4 was Flashpoint Batman, Thomas Wayne. And number 3 was Red Hood, Outlaw.
Red Hood Outlaw Rebirth was really good. I wish I had kept with that series, to be honest.
Hey, what's up, dudes? Talking Comics. What's up?
Hey.
My number 6 is we're doing top 5, but I had to mention Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, before he turns into the Green Ranger. Number 5 was Snake Eyes for G.I. Joe's.
Snake Eyes.
Number 4 was Green Arrow, and number 3 was The Punisher. We might have the same top 2.
Yeah, probably. Hey, Carlito Classico just put a really good comment in the chat.
That is a great question. Casey Jones is an afterthought. We'll add him to our top 8.
I don't think Casey Jones would stand a chance against all these other characters that we've listed.
That is true. He's a badass, but he's not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he could take any of these characters, to be honest. I think Casey Jones would be wiped out in like 10 minutes. Probably,
honestly. He's an interesting character. This must be Nick. This must be Nick and not Dustin. Okay, my number 2. Nightwing.
Yep.
Nightwing. He's great. I mean, no Darkwing Duck.
He's a duck. That's a superpower, being a duck. Okay.
I mean, Nightwing, he is basically Batman, but way more athletic. He is probably the most athletic, non-superpowered character in all of comics. I want to say, according to comic books, he can do 4 backflips in 1 single jump or something ridiculous like that.
It's pretty ridiculous.
He used to be in the circus. Obviously, he has all of the training that Batman has given him. He's learned from the best. And he has a pretty good rogues gallery as well. And he's actually like a really interesting character. I'm excited to read Nightwing 72. That just came out last week. I'm excited to read that. So Nightwing is my number 2.
Yeah, number 2 was Nightwing as well. I just pretty much want to go with what you said. He is pretty much the mind of Batman, but he also has the body of the agility and what is it? The agileness. If he was like in a Peter Parker body, if you will, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so definitely my favorite. He's Dick Grayson can be a leader. He's definitely Batman's like he's second behind Batman. You know what I mean? He can take over, and he has clearly shown that he can take over the mantle of Batman, and maybe possibly even do it a little bit better than Batman.
And I'm sad that we only got him as Batman for like 1 year.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like he deserves more than just 1 year as Batman because he's a great character, best Robin. Like you said, super athletic, everything.
Yeah, totally.
This is a great question for Kevin. Who would win between Deadpool and Wolverine? Both got self-healing.
That's a stalemate, dude. I think none of the characters would kill each other, but I feel like Wolverine would take the fight way more seriously than Deadpool. If Deadpool wants to fight Wolverine, he's just doing it just to like pass time and make jokes. You know what I mean? So I feel like Wolverine would probably walk away more bloodied, and like Deadpool would be like in pieces. You know what I mean? Because he's just there to like have fun and gimmick. You know what I mean?
D-Run Comics, what's up, man? I'm seeing you this weekend in Minnesota. I'm going up there to visit my sister.
Cool.
Hang out for a little bit. We're talking right now our top 5 powerless comic book characters, and then we'll talk our YouTube channel goals.
One thing I will say, though, before we go on to our number ones, the thing that Dick Grayson does not have, in my opinion, that Batman has, is the detective skills. I know he works for a police department and whatnot, but I feel like that Batman has a little more of a mastermind background to him than Dick Grayson when it comes to solving mysteries and such. True. You know what I mean?
That is true. He is definitely, he definitely got some more of that detective skills in him and forensic scientist stuff in there. He's basically like, he's like a smarter Barry Allen. I don't like Dick at all that much. I like number 1, Punisher, 2, Batman, 3, Jason Todd, 4, maybe Dick Grayson, 5, Arrow. I like the amount of DC on your list. That's cool. Okay, so we're down to our number 1. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who our number 1 is. It's Batman. It is
Batman.
He is the best powerless comic book character ever created. He is basically he's the alpha of the alphas. He's got all that money. He is ripped and jacked like no other. He can take pain more than you could even imagine. Barely sleeps. He's basically Captain America's body without any serum. And he's the greatest detective ever lived. And he can beat superhumans all the time by himself because he's just that big of a badass.
Because he's Batman, people.
Because he's Batman. He's Batman. Kevin, got anything to add to that?
No, not really. Other besides that, he's Batman.
I like it. I'm going to put my top 5 in the chat really quick for people that just joined. And then we'll move on to the next one. May have to ask you what yours is.
I mean, like Batman, and this is like, Batman knows so many different martial arts styles, and I'm going to go to my martial arts background, but Batman is like what a martial artist wants to kind of strive to be. They want to be superhuman. We train countless hours to do things that the average man can't do. You know what I mean? And that's Batman. Batman is just clearly not average.
He is average and Bruce Wayne, Batman do not belong in the same set.
No.
Average is the most like wealthiest person that can beat anyone up in the same sense. Yeah, no. Snake eyes. Yeah, dude. Yep.
Snake eyes.
How could you not have snake eyes in there? Honestly. Okay, let me get rid of this.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun to talk about top 5. Y'all left off Lady Shiva. Unfortunately, I don't know who that is. Now I need to look up
Lady Shiva's from Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she's a kung fu fighter. We could have put Chuck Norris on here.
That's great. We should have done it.
Or Bruce Lee. We could have put both of them on this list. Okay, so that's our top 5.
Damn, I should have done that. Why did I do that? Why did I think of that? I'm stealing that.
Dude, I go to the chiropractor sometimes, and he has a Chuck Norris poster on the ceiling that you can look at while you're on one of those beds that like makes your back better.
That's weird.
It's the funniest poster you've ever seen. I have to find it and I'll have to show it.
Maybe the next time you go to the chiropractor, you need to take a picture of that and send that to me.
I did take a picture of it, but it's been a long time since I went there, so I'll have to find it and I'll see if I can pull it up. Okay. Not anymore. LOL. He is broken, beat down. Well, that's in a current series, but overall, dude, you know what we're talking about. Okay. So I get asked like by my wife and people that watch my videos and all of that stuff. What is the ultimate? Like, what's the long play here for your YouTube?
Oh boy.
Why do you create content? Why do you do all of that? You both are no longer Batman fans if you do not know who Lady Shiva is. I will be over to collect your membership cards. Tony Stark, yeah, no.
He's not my kind of character. I mean, he's just...
You take away his suit, can he do anything?
Steve B just pretty much said his exact line from Spider-Man Homecoming, like, if you don't have the suit, what are you? You know what I mean? So, yeah, exactly.
That's exactly it. Well, that is true. Bruce Lee was Kato. That's true. All right. What is our long-term goals here? Now, I have short-term goals and long-term goals. Fame and fortune, yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. So I'm going to go over all of my short-term goals, and you can like listen, and then because I don't know if you have your list or not, but you can kind of go off of what I say if you want.
I don't have a list, but I have things up in here.
Thinking about things you've been, churning, you've been grinding on that.
Yeah. Oh, have I now?
You've been grinding, man. You've been making content.
Hey, you know, I gotta try here, you know.
Okay, so my short term, I would consider the last 6 months here of 2020. First things first, monetize the channel. I am 885 hours away. So
how much?
885, I think, or 785. 785 or 885, one of those two. I feel like I have to look it up. So I want to monetize the channel. Obviously, I got the subscribers. I don't have the watch time. Next thing, I want to start a support the channel type thing where people, if they want to support the channel, they can do like $1 a month or whatever. I was thinking about starting with 25 $1 slots, and then once all of those people have been supporting the channel for like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, they can enter to win like a mystery box or something, or I can put out something extra for them. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I want to start to support the channel. Just $25 because that's how much it costs me per month to have this StreamYard. I want to start a Teespring account to sell merchandise, because I have lots of people that say, "Hey, I buy a T-shirt." I don't know how many actually would, but
I'd buy a T-shirt.
You would?
Hell yeah, I would buy a T-shirt. I would buy a T-shirt and wear that on my show, man. Of course, I would do that.
Heck yeah! I want to do that, and I have a couple different designs, but I need to come up with more. I need to get on Teespring and start getting all that set up. So I want to sell some merchandise. I want to set up some partnerships and with different companies and be affiliates, whether it's for like just like, hey, click on the link, you can get 5% off your, or 10% off your order or whatever. I don't know. I want to set up something. I'm trying to like get with Things from Another World to see if they want to like have me as an affiliate if people buy new comics from them, because all of my new comic book day previews videos, I use all of their stuff from their site. So I want to set up an affiliate with them. 2,000 subscribers. I'd like to reach that by the end of the year. I don't know how attainable that is, but I'd like to. I want to create more unique ideas and videos on my channel that people are interested in. I'd like to continue daily content, or at least 5 videos per week once I start going back to work. I'd also like to buy my first comic book collection. I've never purchased a collection in my life. I really want to buy a collection.
That's something I would definitely not do.
And then after that, I want to set up a mystery box, because obviously I'll have this collection. I'm going to need to start, piecing it out. And then I'm sure if I'm buying it, there's a reason for it. I'm sure there's some big books in there, so I could try to use a couple of those as a GP. Let's see here. Knock more books off my 2020 want list, because I only have one knocked off the list that was sent to me by Carlito Classico. And then the last one on my short-term list is to continue to have fun and do live streams with my friends, and hang out with them in person as well, and hang out with my subscribers. I'm going to be hanging out with D-Runk this weekend. I would like to hang out with Carlito Classico in person, because he's only a couple hours away. And then Adrian Pandawson 316 only lives 2 hours from me. So as soon as Wichita no longer is a hot spot, I would like to hang out with them. So those are all my short-term goals.
That's a lot of short-term goals, my friend, man.
That's why they're goals, man. Stuff to strive for.
There you go.
Yeah. So what do you got for short-term goals, bro?
For short-term goals, listen, I really like. Yeah, buddy. I really like making videos here at the house. It definitely is. Let's see. It's a little more of a. It's harder to make the videos here at home, so I really can't wait to go back to the studio. Like in some aspects, the studio helps me out so much. Where it's a balance. Like the studio helps me out in certain things, but doing videos here at home helps me for certain things. Like doing reviews here at the house makes me a little more comfortable. I don't have like my boss sitting in the control room just letting me flab, and like I don't have to be anxious about him trying to kick me out. Like, okay, you almost done now, Kevin? So I would really like to go back to the studio soon. When I do go back to the studio, I don't think that I will quit doing videos here at the house. I think there will be definitely some good opportunities and videos that would be better to be done at the house. Other things, like recently I just bought a light for the house studio setup. And another thing that I've been looking into is to buy a microphone so I can have better sound here for when I do record my videos here at the house. So that is short. Well, I do have a couple more short-term things, and I'm also trying to be like Steve too. I'm trying to be like you, Steve. I'm trying to get the channel monetized. I don't really know why, because when I first started this, I never wanted to make money doing this. I just purely wanted to do this to have fun and geek out with people. I finally found the comic book community, and everyone's just been so supportive and welcoming, and I really appreciate all of you. So I just want to continue having fun with you guys, and just having that continued support. You guys supporting me and me supporting the rest of the community. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like almost every week we have new people coming in the community, and I really do try my best to give these people a warm welcome into the community. You know what I mean? I try to share their stuff on Instagram. I even tell them about, I have a live stream show now, and I say in the live stream, hey, this person is here. Why don't you guys please go sub him up and show the support to his channel and stuff like that. So I feel like that is short-term stuff. Reaching the, what is it? I'm sorry.
4,000 hours.
4,000 hours on YouTube. I am 970 hours away. And so I'd really like to reach that soon. And like I said, just continue to have fun. I don't know why I want the channel to be monetized, but I just feel like that's just a really big goal and a big step up for the YouTube channel. So what's up, Stay Puff?
What's up, Stay Puff? I will say, monetizing the channel kind of feels like you accomplished something, like you worked your butt off to get those 4,000 hours and thousands plus subscribers. It would be nice to get monetized so you feel like, hey, I've done something. But I will say YouTube doesn't pay you until you get at least $100, but it just keeps rolling over. So
yeah.
D-Ronk said something really funny. I want to lose money with my channel. So far, I have been highly successcul.
Yeah, you and me both, man.
We all have.
Yeah. It's just stuff like that. And like lately, like I said, I first started, I never wanted to make money, but now that I'm been in this for almost 4 years now, I'm like, I would be happy today if I literally made $1. You know what I mean? So
me too.
And I would frame that dollar and be like, this is the first $1 I made on YouTube. And then I would be happy.
I'd still be negative, whatever it costs for all the giveaways and shipping and all that. But if I made just one single $1, I'd be like, yeah, I did something.
Yeah, and another small goal is just to continue to be happy doing this. There's definitely, and I'll be honest, there's been some weeks where I'm like, you know what? I really need a break from this. This is getting too much. You know what I mean? I'm really overworking myself, and but I just wanted to continue to stay fun and have and just be happy and have people nerd out with me. That's pretty much all it's been about since day one. You know what I mean?
Two Brothers Comics, they have a channel that is monetized, and he said that is an affirmation for sure. Nice. What kind of microphone are you looking at?
So when it comes to recording stuff at the house, I only have my phone. That's all I have. And to be honest, I could take a camera from the studio that I work at to do the show, but those cameras are so old that literally the iPhone camera is better. So I'm looking on eBay, and eBay has lavalier microphones to clip on your shirt that will go right into the headphone jack of your iPhone. So
thank you, Warlord. We appreciate that. We both appreciate that. Yeah, I want to get some equipment too, because there's stuff on my long-term list that I need better equipment for in order to do that. One of the things it's on my long-term list. Actually, it's not really on my long-term list, but it is something I probably should have mentioned because it's after the next 6 months, but it's not really a long-term goal. What's up, JB? How's it going, man?
Up? JB, what's going on, man?
Chad was in here too. I didn't say hi to Chad.
So like, I want to get more, like I said, I got the light and I want to get the microphone because I just want the house set up to be a little more professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want mine to look a little
I want people to see that, hey, Kevin's got a light and microphone and he's clearly taking this a little step further and taking this a little more seriously. I'll tell you, man, it's just like what we're saying about Iron Man. Without the suit, you're pretty much nothing. Without the studio, I'm bare bones minimum here. You know what I mean? So
I hear you on that, man.
It's really putting me to the test. And when it comes to editing, that's different because when I go to work and I have some free time, I start to edit the videos. But when it comes to post-production with, recording everything and doing lines and making sure that, the light is good, there's no hot spots, sound sounds good and whatnot, I'm a little at a loss end. I would like to invest into a camera, but I don't know if I would really want to do it,
Yeah, I want to get a camera too because I'm going to put this out there. This is what I'm planning to do in the spring. What or if it still happens next month, which I don't think it will, the Comic-Con in Kansas City. I'm going to apply for a media pass.
I found something that's little. Mom.
What is it?
This.
Oh, cool.
See, it's similar.
Yeah. All right, go play with Zippy. Love you.
Getting the media pass is kind of tough, and you know, power to you, man. Do whatever you got to do. I've tried getting the press pass every single time I've gone to a con, and they haven't taken me too seriously, and it's pretty much gotten denied every single time. But I don't want to say that it's not possible for you. Don't get me wrong.
Comics got a media pass at the last con they went to. So my goal is to get a media pass and go all 3 days at the con in Kansas City, and record stuff, interviewing people like creators and also celebrities and also fans as well, and just make also do videos of some of the panels to put on my channel. I want to cover the con from every single angle, and if they make me pay for the full weekend, that's fine. But I would prefer if they gave me a media pass so it's easier to do videos and whatnot. And also, what's up, Pierce Harbuck? This is the first time I've seen you in here. What's up? I need to get better equipment to do that. So I need to get me a camera. I need to get me preferably a prime lens, a nice microphone, and maybe even a little light to set up with it. And I've actually talked to one of my friends in the community to see if he'd be willing to go at least one day to help me with the con, because it's kind of hard to one-man band it, but it would be a lot easier if I had someone else filming it, and then while I interview people, and also we could vice versa for his channel as well. So that's one of my short-term-ish goals.
I've done a couple of con videos, and I tell you, man, they're a lot of fun. And like I said, some people really look at the iPhone or their cell phone like not as good equipment. And you know what? I got to be completely honest. It's not the best, but it does a pretty damn good job. I mean, all of the con videos I've ever done have been on my phone. So
yeah, well, and it's kind of nice because you can just store it with you.
Yeah,
and
it's convenient. Yeah, it is.
Convenient. Yeah, and you can still hook up different things to microphones and lights and all that. You can still do a bunch of stuff.
So I read Two Brothers Comics comment about the microphone, and yes, I was looking at the same exact one for $15-20 on eBay. So
I'm saying something Carlito here. Coming to Houston, they give media passes to anyone with equipment. There you go. There we go,
man.
Let's see. I've been lucky enough to get a press pass for a couple of cons in South Florida. See? There we go.
I just don't have that luck, I guess. I don't know.
I'll have to try. I will have to try, because I think it would be pretty cool, especially if I call them and if I make a pretty concerted effort to show that I want to do this for my channel.
Yeah.
Then I feel like it would definitely help.
Totally.
So that's one of my shorter term goals. Hey, Diz Nocturnal.
Hey, what's up, man?
I've never seen this person before either, but what's up?
I know that guy.
Okay, cool.
He's a regular on my channel.
Okay, awesome. Sweet. Okay, now we're getting into long-term goals. These are if I get 10,000 plus subscribers, 8 to 10,000 plus subscribers. We're talking Reggie. We're talking Bueller.
Status.
And up, obviously. I would like to become an affiliate with either CGC, CBCS, or PGX. Any of those, I feel like would be pretty cool. And honestly, I would like to do a video, because PGX gets a lot of shade thrown at them. I've never used them. I've never bought a PGX slab, so I can't really say anything bad about them other than what I've always heard. So I would like.
It's awful. Hey, you know what I saw? Speaking of PGX, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know what I saw recently is I saw a Venom 3 second print 9.8 in a PGX. I was like, why would anybody do that?
Say that again?
Somebody had a Venom number 3 second print in a PGX case 9.8. I was like, man, I can't believe it.
Everyone's saying no, not PGX. Well,
You gotta take what you can get, I guess, right?
Right. I
It's
would
better than nothing.
yes. The next goal, long-term goal. Again, these are long-term goals I'm going over now. I would like to work as an affiliate with a company that sells new comics and variants. I'm talking like TFAW, Midtown Comics, Mile High, Golden Apple, Jolzar, Rocket Comics, like bigger companies. I would like to work with them because one of my ultimate goals would be to work with a comic book vendor to create an exclusive Burke Family 54 Comics Power Ranger variant.
That'd be sick.
That is one of the biggest goals that I have. Probably will never happen, but it is something that I would love to have. Just have my little logo on the back that says Burke Family 54 Comics, and then just whatever we decide on with the artist and how the cover should look.
And then I'll remark it with a Power Ranger, and you can get it slapped.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. I really would like to do an exclusive cover. I think that'd be great. I do know, Carlito says We Love Comics already has a partnership with PGX. Yes, and Reggie has one of CGC. I don't know a single person on YouTube that has one with CBCS. So
can't come up with any. So
I got 3 or 4 more bullet points here. I would like to meet and interview some of my favorite comic book creators and also celebrities like Jeff Johns, Jim Lee, Joshua Williamson, who does Flash right now, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Francesco Mattina, Kyle Higgins, Ryan Parrott, who do Power Rangers, Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird, and then, of course, Jason David Frank. I would love to interview and hang out, maybe even be like a panel host at a con where I'm asking questions that people ask or whatever. I think that would be awesome. D-Ronk Comics says, align yourself with quality. Don't get in bed of PGX. Simple Man is in with CBCS. Okay, there you go. There you go. Tom King, no. I will say this about Tom King. He is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. He is so nice. I just wasn't a big fan of his last 35 issues of Batman. Or Heroes in Crisis. Moving on. I would like to get asked to help create content for different sites like comicbook.com, IGN, Bleeding Cool, CBR, CBSI. I would love to be asked to create stuff because I create like lots of videos and whatnot, but I actually feel like my strength is actually in writing. Like I went to school for journalism and I did both print and broadcast, but I'm actually a way better writer. Like I used to work in a newspaper. So I'd love to create articles and whatnot for them. And then I'd love to meet and hang out in person more with people in this community. I'd love to hang out with Karate Kevin sometime at a con. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's meet up at Baltimore sometime or something.
Yeah, that's like what, like 4 hours from me? That's like 20 hours from me.
That's 20 hours from you?
From Kansas to Baltimore?
What, for a plane?
Oh, well, I guess I could fly. You're right. I guess if I'm going to all these other cons as a long-term goal, I might as well go to Baltimore to hang out with Karate Kevin.
I think it's like an hour and a half plane for me.
Oh, it'd be like at least a 3-hour flight, at least. And then continue to be me and buy weekly comics and support this community. Those are my goals. Kingpin Comics.
That's a lot of goals, man. Holy cow. I can't keep up.
I have thought about this a lot.
I'm not a multitasker. I got to take things like one by one. That's how I am. But hey, we're all different.
How's it?
Boots!
We're going to do another live auction here in the next couple weeks, for sure.
Ooh, I can't be there. I can't be there.
Yes, I will play with you when I'm done here in about 10 minutes.
I don't like you.
Okay. What are some of your long-term goals, Karate Kevin, for your YouTube channel?
Long-term goals. Well, like I said, I mean, I kind of like go like things that step at a time here. One of my long-term goals, and I've done this before on my channel. I once had John Beatty on the channel. If you don't know who John Beatty is, John Beatty was a comic book illustrator for Marvel's superhero Secret Wars. And he was along with Mike Zeck on Captain America, The Punisher. So I would really love to continue on to get artists, writers of comic books in the channel, and I think I think that was one of your goals too. And I would really love to have that. And I've asked so many different artists and writers, and some of them simply have said no, and some of them just have not gotten back to me. But I would really like to continue to reach out to comic book people, comic book writers, people that you see at cons, you know what I mean, and have interviews with them, because I really love to learn where they come from. For instance, I would really love to, as much as I don't like them as a person, I love them as an artist. I would really like to interview Neil Adams. I would die if I had the opportunity to interview Todd McFarlane. So, things like that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry?
The Todd father.
The Todd father. So people like that. And one time I've asked Donny Cates, and I thought I was going to be able to get Donny Cates. And they accepted, but they wanted a lump sum of money in order to do it.
Lump sum of money to be interviewed? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they wanted a lot of money. A lot of money.
No way. Are you serious?
Yeah, they wanted a lot of money. I almost, because a lot of people were pushing me like, hey, because after John Beatty was like, hey, what other person would you like to see on the channel? And people were like, hey, let's get Donny Cates. I want to see Donny Cates. I was like, okay, let's try it. The worst he can do is say no, right? So I wasn't even talking to Donny Cates. I was talking to his agent, which happens to be his girlfriend, his fiance. And so she ended up saying, yeah, we'll accept, but this is how much we're asking. And I was like, you do know, like, this is only like a Skype-in interview, right? Like, I'm not like, he's not coming down to the studio. Like, this is just a Skype-in interview. We're going to talk for like 45 minutes tops. And like, yeah, no, I can't do that. So I almost wanted to ask the community to be like, hey, if you really want Donny Cates at the studio, would you want to chip in? This is pretty much the bill. I will pretty much.
I want to know how much they were asking. I really want to know.
Yes.
$1,500.
Exactly.
They wanted $1,500.
$1,500
45
for a 45-minute interview, and I was
insane.
That is insane. And like I said too, they thought they were going to fly in Massachusetts for an interview at the studio, and I was like, well, I go. So first of all, okay, at the studio I record at, and this may be news to you, Steve, and people who are watching, but the studio that I work at is a nonprofit. I can't make money from what I'm doing, and that might become a problem once I start getting paid from YouTube if I reach the 400 hours. But I was like, I can't get paid from this. You can't get paid for this. Like, so it's a no deal. But yeah, that was like, yeah, that would be the last time I ever ask him again. But like, I even asked, I was like, how much does a con pay Donny Cates to come in? And of course, she didn't answer. That was kind of probably rude of me, but I know people had.
You asked that?
I did. And
I like it.
But of course, she didn't say. But I've asked people. Okay, there's a shop, of course, where Donny Cates started making his career. He used to work at a comic shop, and I guess he made an appearance there at that comic shop, and that comic shop paid that much just to have Donny Cates there. I don't know how that shop made money. No clue.
There's no way they made money.
I have no clue. No clue.
They got their people happy. There's $1,500. You're paying for an interview to help promote their career.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, yeah, no, thanks. I go, this is pretty much a fan-based thing. Like, you would just come on here. I'm a fan. You would make me as a fan very happy. And you would also make other fans very happy with them coming in with their questions, because that's exactly what I did with the John Beatty interview. I had not only my questions, but I told the community, hey, what do you want to ask John Beatty? And I will submit the questions. If he wants to answer it, boom, there you go. So yeah, that's another thing I would really like to do. I would really like to get other people in. I know Hero and the Kid got a few people in, like Ryan Stegman and stuff. I would love to have Ryan Stegman in it. I mean, that's like the next best thing to Donny Cates when it comes to Venom. So if not, even better. You know what I mean? So I would like to do more stuff like that and other long-term things. This is the goal right now. I would really love to get up to 2,000 subscribers. That would be really awesome because I feel like after being here for almost 4 years, I don't want to say I deserve more subscribers, but I would feel like that. I wish that the subscribers balanced out the time that I've been here, if that makes sense.
True.
Okay. I feel like that my content is as the best it can possibly be. I always try to give out my best content. So I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. I want to give this book away because I would like to give this book away I would like to give this book away sooner than later. You know what I mean? So the sooner we reach 2,000 subscribers, we'd really like to give that book away. But for like, you know, when I started this, I never thought that, you know, I know I won't be famous from this. You know, I'm doing this purely for fun. But if I were to like quit YouTube someday, I would like to like close the door on maybe like 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers. Boom. Maybe not 10. I know you said 10, but I don't know. Maybe I'm selling myself short here, but. I don't know. I would like to have more subscribers. I would like to get more views on the channel, and like I wish there would be a time where I didn't feel like I had to like feel like I'm begging for people to watch my stuff. You know what I mean? Like, hey guys, new video, go check it out, go give it a like and stuff. You know, I don't know. That's pretty much about it. So that's pretty much my long-term goals: more subscribers, continue to put out the best content that I possibly can. And get more interaction from the community and get interviews with comic book people. That's it.
I want people to come to me about stuff. Like I'm always like reaching out to creators and all that. I want to get to the point where they reach out to me and like Bueller turns down interviews all the time with creators.
What? Give them to me, Bueller.
People don't watch them, man. They'd rather watch speculation videos. They'd rather watch unboxings. They'd rather watch.
Well, here's the thing. There's some things about YouTube, and I do this all the time, okay? There's some things that when you upload stuff on YouTube, you can't do it just for the people. You got to do it for yourself sometimes. Like recently, I uploaded a video about the Batman The Long Halloween review. I knew that video was not going to get as many views as my other videos, but I did that solely for me and to kind of break a barrier because me personally, I feel like that is one of the best comic book reviews I have ever put on my channel. So it's like a breakthrough. There's just some things you got to do personally for yourself. If you were to interview Jason David Frank and you knew people weren't going to watch it, you have to do that solely for you because you'll never have that opportunity again. You do that for yourself and not for other people. This is the time where you got to put yourself in front of other people.
That's true, and that's why like I want to interview people that I looked at Snyder, Joshua Williamson, Kyle Higgins, Kevin Eastman. Those are all people that I love.
Carlito Classico. Kevin is spitting right now.
I must have missed it. Oh, there it is. You guys got it. It'll be natural. Kevin is spitting right now. D-Runk goals: less subs, fewer views, more interaction, more comments. There you go. There you go.
Sometimes being small is a better thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's sometimes where like, you know, I don't think I would want, because, you know, we all watch YouTube. My wife watches YouTube, and sometimes I'll be like, hey, babe, how many subscribers does this person have? And it would be like 20 million subscribers. I wouldn't want that personally for myself. I wouldn't want to have 20 million subscribers. That's just too much. That's when it gets too much. You know what I mean?
I want to say a few things really quickly. There are 3 people.
Balance.
That are here with us tonight, that were here since 8 subscribers, which is my very first video. My very first video, 8 subscribers.
I remember that day.
Superpower review was there. TJ, the Slab Dragon, was there.
TJ is the man. I love that guy.
D-Run Comics was there. Those 3 for sure. And then right after that, Carlito Classico. Those people have been there from the very beginning. Since I had 8 subscribers, and now I have 1,158 subscribers or something like that.
And I just want to point out something that you just said about, me being one of the people joining your first video. And I said earlier in the show that I try to do my best to welcome people into this community. And I'm so happy that I took the time to go on your video, not only because it was a great video, but I really wanted to be there to show support. And it seems like that me being there and those other 8 people, right, really put an impact on you. And that's something that is completely priceless, right?
It really is. It really is. Like, there's just, like, everyone always remembers their first, for sure. And I try to do that too. Like, I have all these people that always watch my videos. It's like the same people. At least they always comment, I believe. And are either of you going to start a Patreon? I said this earlier, Patreon goals. I would like to start a support the channel or Patreon, but I'm unsure what or exactly how the best way to do that is. But I would like to start something for people to support the channel if they want to. Only I'm going to start with just 25 $1 slots that just pay for the StreamYard until we get more people that are interested in it. So that is something I would like to start.
I thought about Patreon, but it's just one of those things that I really need to sit down and think more about. My wife has brought up that I should do a Patreon and stuff, and I don't know. So,
yeah, what I try to do is everyone that watches my videos or at least comments on my videos, I try to go back and I watch their videos. Like, obviously, there's a few channels that I try to watch every day. Like, I try to watch all of Reggie's videos because Reggie is one of the greatest people in the community. And not only does he make great content, he is a super nice guy. Like, him and I message each other daily.
Cool.
He's one of the nicest people there is. I try to watch all his videos. D-Road Comics, I have notifications turned on. I watch all of his videos once a month because he's been so busy the last couple months of work. But when he does upload, I watch him. When Karate Kevin uploads, I watch them. There's 2 videos that's something to watch Karate Kevin's. Today, I watched a couple of videos from people that I've never watched videos from before. One Love Murphy, and there was a few others. And I try to go back and I watch Bearded Comic Bros videos. Flashpoint Comics, you need to upload more videos, and I'd watch yours, bro. And I try to watch all the other. I try to watch Magic Lassos too, though. Those are like 20 to 30 minutes long, so it's kind of tough to watch those. But I try to watch all my subscribers' videos because they're showing me love. I try to do that back.
Exactly.
It's tough to be a content creator and a content consumer. Reggie told me last night, he goes, it's impossible. You're not going to see everything. Don't feel bad about it.
And that's the sad thing because that's happening to you too.
Exactly. So I just try to make as many videos as possible that are interesting and fun for not just me, but for people that watch my videos.
And like I try to do the same thing. So like as soon as like I wake up or if I'm having my coffee, my breakfast, that's the first thing I'm doing. I am watching you guys. You know what I mean? I'm trying to show that support that the comic community also gives back to me. And or at night when I'm in bed, and I'm just like, hey, let's watch some of this, and it's the same thing. So I try to do the best I can to also spread that love, spread that support, and like those videos, comment on them. I do sometimes take the time to comment on them too, just give some good feedback or just to say, hey, I'm here, I am watching. You know what I mean?
Everyone that's saying I miss their names, I'm sorry. It's tough. Like I said, it's tough to see everyone's. Chris, I'll try to check yours out more. I'll try to check out Magic Lassos more. It's just tough to see everything.
I watch Magic Lassos, and you know what? There's people like Magic Lasso who does like the speed up unboxing, and I appreciate that. Yeah,
When
you too. Yeah, too. Yeah, I like that. There's a person in the comic community. Man, I can't think of his name, but I watch him pretty frequently. And he does his comic book hauls, and he just shows his books. He doesn't say a damn thing, and he just has awesome music in the background. And he just shows his comic book hauls, and I absolutely love that. I just really like that. Huh?
I said right.
Yeah, like you don't have to hear anybody talk. And like, all right, I know what that comic book is. You know what I mean? I don't have to hear it again. I know what it is. All right.
Yeah, Hawaiian Punch doesn't make content, but he's in everyone else's streams all the time, and he does make it onto auctions and stuff. He's one. His name's John. Super nice guy. Great.
Yes. Oh, and I have another long-term goal too, and that's just to pretty much keep the live stream going and make it fun and make it feel fresh. I've been enjoying the live streams lately on the Mondays, so that's been a lot of fun.
I agree 100% with his statement. I wish he would edit down some of his videos too, because he just rambles and rambles and rambles. But he gets a ton of views and a ton of people watching his videos.
Yeah, but there's some people. There's two different YouTubers. And I feel like you and I are pretty much the same, where we like to be in and we like to be out. We like to watch what it is. And, you know, I try to be like more of the YouTuber. I try to be and watch those 5-minute videos. You know what I mean? Okay, here's a review. I don't want to drag this out. Let's make this 5 minutes. You know what I mean? There's some other YouTubers who do make the long content, and I do watch it. You know what I mean? Like you got Alex, the comic book hoarder, who, you know, shows off longer videos, Magic Lasso, Team CGC 9.8, and stuff like that, you know?
It's Morphin time, aggressively relaxing.
What's up?
Got lots of people jumping in here at the end. What's up? What's up? What's up? Being jobless, I watch a lot of y'all's videos. Well, I appreciate that.
Check it out.
Justin Birch, the famous letterer. What's up, man?
What's up?
I don't make my own content, but I just crash all the lights from. Yes.
There you go.
There you go. There's lots of people in here. Hey, I will say, maybe you can hook me up to try to help me accomplish some of my goals that I talked about earlier. I'll just send you a picture of the goals later, Justin Birch, since I know you're in the industry. Nice. Someone said something about Comic Tom's earlier. Let's see here.
I think it was Carlito Classico.
Pretty sure I saw you in Comic Tom's IG streams, Burke. I used to watch every one of Comic Tom's videos, every single one, and every one of his live streams on Instagram. I remember when he made his very first hot top 10 list video. I remember that.
I don't want to talk crap about any of the YouTubers here, but I just can't get into Comic Tom. I don't see why so many people like Comic Tom. I just can't get into it.
He's an interesting, entertaining character, and he edits all his own stuff. And he went from working at a bank, a job he didn't like, to only doing comics now.
Hey, good for him, man. Hey, that's
like he's one of the nicest people I've seen. At least when I've never really explicitly talked to him, but I will say it looks like he's getting a little worn down of all the stuff he's doing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm subscribed to Comic Tom. I show the support, but I can't stay too long in his videos. I can't keep interested. Hey, Hella Comics, thanks so much, man. I sub to you, dude. I see you all the time, so thanks, man.
I'll do better. I will do better just for you. I will say I have a 10.5-minute video coming out tomorrow. My wife and I did a blind.
What are you guys doing with that blindfold?
blind taste test challenge, and it was hilarious and a lot of fun.
That sounds like fun.
We did it today, and I edited it today. I'm just going to post tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central. Yeah, his production is insane. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's got good video. He's got good production videos.
Cloud Dragon. So if you want to see a really funny video and also see the Burke family, the whole Burke family, check out the video tomorrow. Pretty cool.
That's funny. Every time I mention to my wife about her coming on my YouTube channel, she just runs to a dark corner and hides and shakes.
You might be Comic Con. I will say this. It's okay. So I started a YouTube channel for my daughter like a year ago before they changed like how much kids channels make. Which I'm making a channel for her daughter, which is cool. But they don't make what regular YouTube channels make. when I used to make videos for my daughter, I would always send the links out to all my friends and family, and they'd watch it. I will say this.
I remember that. I remember getting those links.
It is one thing to get all your friends and family to watch your videos.
Yeah.
It's a completely different thing to get people that you do not know to watch your videos. It is super, super, super hard to do.
Like,
Now,
so it's harder for people to watch your daughter's videos? Is that what you're saying?
what I'm saying is it's harder to get people it's harder to build a channel to get other people to watch it.
Oh, I got you.
Like, my mom is the only one in my entire family that watches my videos. The only person. And she'll message me about it. It's really fun. I don't know if you saw my video from last weekend, but she had watched my trade paperback video.
I saw that. That was adorable.
She knew what a difference between a trade paperback and a graphic novel was, because she said she watched all my videos from the week and that she knew her stuff. And that was pretty awesome. But she's the only one. My wife doesn't watch my videos. My in-laws, sister. My sister watched one video. It's only because my wife was in it. But outside of that, no one else in the family, outside of my mom, watches my videos.
Really?
So it's pretty cool to get all these people in the community and all these other people I don't know to watch my videos.
My wife watches my videos, and she's probably like the first one to like my videos all the time. Every time I upload one. But like if I share on Facebook, like I'll have like an uncle, like comment on it, and that's about it.
I'm working on this very serious R-rated Batman movie made with Fisher Price. Imagine next and stop motion sucks. This is not worth the joke. So really quickly, speaking of stop motion, because I talked to Two Brothers Comics about this because he was making one. My sister made a stop motion video one year for Christmas of all her little trolls like recreating Christmas.
Yeah.
It was like 1997. So no computers to do it. She had to like click, 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 and then just put it all together.
Yeah, stop motion. Yeah.
So she had to do like 50 hours of work.
Yeah. Stop motion is crazy. I've done stop motion before.
And like, kudos to my sister for putting all that work in to this troll video that no one really wanted to watch one Christmas. But it's a lot of work, and it's just kind of funny. Hey, King John Free, what's up?
Kingpin just asked a question.
What's that?
Kingpin just asked a question.
Do you get friendly feedback on your videos from friends and family? My mom says she does like my videos. She says it's very informational. My sister said she had no idea that her brother had a channel with 1,000+ subscribers because she watched that video with my daughter and my wife one time. Outside of that, no one's ever said anything in my family about it. Other than, oh, you have a YouTube? You make a lot of money? That's all they said.
I think the other day on Monday's live stream, I had someone come in and someone said, "Hey, Kev, it's Cousin Joe," and I thought it was a joke, and it turned out to being one of my cousins. Like, I didn't even know this person even knew I had a YouTube channel.
My mom is awesome. I'll have to make sure she watches this if she's not she's not asleep. I'll make sure that she's watching it. Is Burke giving advice because he's about to pass me in subs? So clearly, I need to hear more. Daily content and do like videos that everyone wants to watch, like speculation videos or like previews. I did the last Ronin, TMNT The Last Ronin preview video. It's got like 1,300 views. Even though it's like a 7.5 minute long video and less than 2 minutes of it's actually watched, like on average, still has 1,300 views. So that's cool. But I do not have ads on my videos yet. So I'm still need like 800 hours to get there. My mom always watched my videos too. Moms are the best. They are. That's why I love that I made a lot of cool friends in the community. Yes. I think that's everyone. John, are you going to be dethroned? Is Los in here?
Happens, man.
Los?
I haven't seen him.
Someone said Carlos, so I don't know. I am frequently passed in a sub count by anyone who wants to put in the work. I won't. Not sure if that dethrones me. LOL. Yeah, I remember when I first started, John had like 400 or 600 subscribers, something like that, when I had 8. And I remember he said, dude, make a video. And I wanted to make a video after I watched Matt Thanatos and Reggie do live streams all the time because I always watch it and I was like, man, this is really fun discussion to see them talking to each other about comics.
John's Comics with Kids is definitely one of the biggest motivators in the YouTube comic community for sure. He really is. When he posts something, hey, get this person to here, he gets people to do it, man. So John is a great guy, and this is just he's like the glue to the comic book community, along with the boy who had Seven Talks Comics for sure.
The boy who had Seven Talks Comics is a great guy too. I love Matt. He is awesome. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So I need to do more live streams. That's part of why I did a auction one time. It's because I got 140 hours watched for doing 3 hours of just sitting there. So that was cool. Forcing people in my life to do voices for my channel is really the main reason my channel exists. That is awesome. That is awesome. John was in my top 5 comic follows on Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, nice. Kevin, don't oversell me. I will say, I went to Kevin's channel, and I was like, what are people watching on Kevin's channel? How can I copy that? Dude, you need to do more statue reviews.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't have money and space for more statues.
You need to do another statue review because everyone of those gets 1,000 to 2,000 views.
Yeah, if I wasn't so much of a dummy, I should have pre-ordered that Todd McFarlane black and white Batman statue because that would have been a perfect one. But yeah, then again, I don't know if I would have been able to do something, a good review of that statue here at the house. So I'm not sure because I feel like that's like one of those things that the studio would have, been better for. I don't know, but yeah, I should definitely do more statue reviews. Just like I said, I mean, statues are expensive. They come out of my own pocket. Maybe if a statue company wanted to send me some statues, that would be pretty cool. Hey, Diamond Select Toys. Come on, huh?
I will say this.
Yeah.
John said the only thing holding Burke back is his devotion to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I do agree with that. I do feel like if I did more Marvel or more DC, I spent money on that, then I would have more views.
But there you go. That's another thing, like I was saying, that you got to do those things for you, though, and not for other people.
Exactly, because D-Runk Comics, I remember last year, it was like last fall, I was doing like those Instagram tags of the day, but like a daily video. I was getting like 20 to 30 views. And then like I do like a Power Rangers video, and no one would watch it. And I was like, dude, I'm getting discouraged over here. He's like, dude, just make videos that you like.
That's right.
And as long as you're happy doing them, that's all that matters. D-Run Comics gave me that great advice last fall.
Hey, listen, when it comes to your channel, I'm not a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers right now. I was when I was a kid, but when I see you unbox something Power Rangers, it's nostalgic to me. And plus, I really love to see your reaction to seeing something that you enjoy. So there you go. You know what I mean?
See, and I don't like Spawn, and you really like Spawn a lot. We both love Batman, and we both like Spider-Man. Though one of us likes Spider-Man way more than the other.
Who's that? No.
I don't. Maybe someone with about a dozen ASM 300s. I love.
Do you want to go in?
I love Kevin's midday streams because they are fun and not pretentious. Yeah, I like it because a lot of people are at lunch, and so they can go in and they just talk. Kevin just sits there, literally just talks to the chat, which I think is really cool. It's kind of hard for me to do that sometimes. That's why I invited Kevin on tonight. I'm like, I kind of want to talk to someone else instead of just sitting here this whole time.
Yeah.
I invited D-Runk on here too, but he was.
It's definitely tough to talk all that time. It can be tough. Like I gotta take breaks and take a drink of water. But yeah, it can be tough because like it feels like I'm talking to myself sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm a crazy person in a sane asylum, just talking to myself. And
yeah, I feel the same way. Carlito says, I still remember the first time I saw TJ, the Slab Dragon, AOK to Thanatos in a slab collection. Changed me.
Yeah,
I remember
that.
I remember those too. And he still sends out awesome ones. John gets some from him all the time, and it's awesome. This community is great. I've gotten 4 AOKs in the last 2 weeks. 2 from Panda, 1 from Eric Compton, and 1 from Carlito.
I think you were my last day okay.
I need to send you another one. That book is like a $20 book now, by the way.
What, Venom 25?
Raw.
How?
$20
Why?
Cameo virus.
Oh, come on.
So I got an AOK today from Panda. I'm going to flip it on Thursday.
Chris's comics comment.
Kevin, I would take an ASM 300 off your hands. Everyone says that to him, and he will not part with any of them.
That's it. I got to bust him out now.
Don't take advice from a channel called D Wrong ever.
All right, who wants one?
Who wants one? We're just throwing them out. Everyone
Who wants one? You get an ASM 300. You get an ASM 300. Everyone gets an ASM 300.
In truth, what I love about Burke, like I like my YouTubers, is their personal truth. Be you, because that's what makes a channel fun. I tune in to see what you think. Here we go. I had to remind John one time that he had promised me that I was going to be on his new Comic Book Day preview or review video when Power Rangers 40 came out. He had forgotten. I made sure to remind him. So that's one of your 1 of 8 or 9. How many ASM 300s you got?
8.
8. That was 1 of just 8.
Yeah.
The 9-4 signed by
Todd McFarlane, Stan Lee, David Michelini, and quoted by David Michelini.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. The reason why I love Steve is his child on Christmas Day attitude when he talks about what he loves. Dude.
True. See, it's true.
It is true. It's very nostalgic.
It's very infectious. I really got to say, it's very infectious.
I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that, guys. Johnny Boy says, I'm mainly a DC guy, but I like to support Instagram homies. Yeah, I started Instagram June 2018, and I post on there almost every day, and that's how I met a lot of people like Carlito, Karate Kevin, TJ, John, D-Runk, all those people. That's how I met them before I started YouTube.
Wait, what does Carlito say? Yeah, Kevin was pretty funny that day.
I agree, Eric Compton. I agree. If everyone did the same thing, it would be boring. Correct. Yeah. I have zero interest in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it brings me a warmth to my heart every time I see or hear you talk about them because it's totally you, man. Appreciate that. Love it. Love it. You guys are awesome. I appreciate how much you guys claim on that ASM 300. Dude, D-Rock, you got a 9.6. I also believe it's a yellow label.
Yes, it is, yeah.
And
he made the right choice by sending it back to get the regular label.
No, that wasn't really the reason why. I think the reason was because he was hoping for a grade bump. Because he had at a 9.6, you got to try for a 9.6.
I thought he said in the video too that he had them go back to the regular label. I don't know.
Oh, I've been it too, but I thought it was mostly because he was hoping for a grade. Yeah. OMG, Kevin, way. I need that. No way. Oh, they're talking about your ASMs and other stuff. The other day was funny. Y'all was having some technical difficulties, and Kevin had me dying laughing. Yeah, we no longer have those technical difficulties because I bought a 100-foot cord Ethernet cable off Amazon. I plug it directly in. So
wait, what was I doing that was so funny though? I don't remember.
I was looking all pixelated from a 1985 video game. ASM 300 is on my 2021 list. Never needed it, but I wanted to own one. For 2020, it's Daredevil 1, Ride or Die.
I would get one before Venom 2 comes out, John, though, because I feel like that book might go up a little bit again.
Hey, Bert, why is your Venom 3 print going for $800? Because they just announced that there is the King in Black series coming out. And also, I mean, it's already been a hot book. I think the Venom 3 third print was going for $400 to $500. And now that's what a first print's going for. So they're both, the first print and third print just jumped $300 since the announcement by Donny Cates.
And the third print is very limited too, so.
It is true. That is true.
I think they only made 1,000 copies or something.
I think mine is after press near mint. I want to say 9.8, but there's just a little bit. You've seen it, just a little nick right there. Outside of that, it's perfect. So I mean, if I got a 9.6 on this or 9.4, it is what it is. But I
It
think
is still possible for a 9.8 though.
I think so too. It looks
Because
amazing.
I have my New Mutants number 98 that I thought was borderline 9.6 and 9.8 because I had a spine tick that could have been pressed out and also had a very, very small spine tick that broke color, and it still got the 9.8. It's just when they grade it, they measure the spine tick, and I think it's if it breaks color and if it's a certain measurement, that's what makes it a 9.6 or a 9.8.
That makes sense. Do you have a 300 platinum, Kevin?
No, I do not, and I don't plan on ever owning one either. And I'll tell you why. It's because that book is pretty much should be $1 in my opinion. I know it's rare, but that it would be almost the same reason for me buying a Venom #1 gold cover, because like why go for a different cover and a different color when I can just have the cheapest copy? You know what I mean? When I used to have one of the small ASM 300 books that was printed for the Spider-Man #3 movie. And I bought it. I had it for 2 days. I was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm selling it. And I sold it back and made my money back on it. I was like, I have 8 regular copies. Like, why do I need this? I don't need this.
Kevin also has 700 Secret Wars 8s that he isn't selling. I have one non-color breaking spine tick, but it's kind of long, so that's why they gave it a 9.4. But I thought it should have been a 9.6.
That's like the same thing with
He didn't want the regular label. You were right, but that was part of it was he did want a great label.
That's goes for the same thing with the Spider-Man #1 Platinum Edition. Like, there's just no reason for me to buy that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's just a waste of money for me when I can just have the silver cover that I like more for $10.
Nice. Here comes and sold a Venom 3 and a 25 for $400.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Tough acting to acting.
D-Rock Comics on here to say, boom. Boom. That's his thing, dude. That's his thing. Just like I say, all of that and more. That's one of my things that I say. Let's see here. I have one, and he's got 700. I also have one Secret Wars 8.
Secret Wars 8, Spider-Man 300, top 2 favorite books. Those are like my island books. If I was stuck on an island and I could only have 2 books with me to read for the rest of my life on a lost island, those would be the 2 books.
Later, Kingpin Comics. We're probably going to bounce here in a couple minutes anyways. So we've been on for an hour and 28 minutes. Wow, that has gone by pretty quickly, honestly. Carlito, let me know after here because we've been talking about that lot. Let me know if you...
Well, we still got 19 people in here. People are still liking it.
21 people in here is what it says.
Mine just updated. Mine just updated.
Because I want the whole run.
You want the whole Donny Cates run?
I do.
Yeah, I wish I. There were some books though that were good times to take a break on. I will admit that though. But I should have kept going after 6 because of course 7 and 9 was the first deal in, and I didn't pick those up off the shelf, and I knew I was going to regret that too.
I have done better at this, and I put this in the chat. We had to limit you to only one of all of that and more. I've been trying to do at the beginning, make it a shorter intro, and say since I'm at 1,000 subscribers, I just wait till the very end to say subscribe to my channel because I do this and this, and I check out my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm trying to do less of that at the beginning and more at the end, so I can jump straight into the video because my retention rate is higher when I do that than when I do the super long intro. Noah's the 1 in 25 cover. Oh, dude, nice. You guys are keeping me company while I work. I appreciate that. Dude, you working on a comic? This guy is a letterer. He did Snake Eyes Dead Game #1.
That's cool.
He lettered that. You weren't in here earlier, but Snake Eyes was my #5 on my top 5 powerless comic book characters.
Yes, it was.
Hawaiian Punch 72 has a whole run of Venom. Kevin,
Yeah.
whole run?
Of Johnny Cates, no. No. I've been trying to get the ones that I missed out weeks prior. I know for sure that I won't pick up the Venom tie-ins to War of the Realms because I just had no interest in that, and that didn't really even matter to in the begin with. So
You're saying, Kevin, you wouldn't mind having those if they were free.
So you're saying, Kevin, you wouldn't mind having those if they were free. What am I talking about? I don't know.
I don't know. TJ's running for you, Kevin. Watch out.
TJ's the man, dude.
Yes, you did. You sold a Venom 3 on my auction. Very high grade.
TJ has been with me since day one, man.
Same here. Same here since day one. He's one of the nicest people in the community, for sure. Do you want comics? Let's find you and me some more good books this weekend. Because I feel like we should hit up a couple of shops, 2 to 3 shops, and then hang out and do a live stream together. I'll make sure not to have any accidents this time. A lot of deadlines this week. It's a late night letter-a-thon. Oh, nice. Nice. Dude. Yeah, you want that animation one. That's the one for $750. $9.80. That's crazy. That was in my my video from yesterday. My top 10 hot comics to invest in July 2020. That video is doing pretty well. I want to say, let me look at it real quick.
Hey, is TJ still in here?
Almost 400 views. 384, it says. Oh, dude.
TJ, did you see this, man? I know TJ would appreciate this. Unboxed this the other day. Any Swamp Thing fans in here? Swamp Thing number 10, signed by Bernie Wrightson, 9.6, baby.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah. Last Bernie Wrightson on Swamp Thing.
I want to say that CGC is doing like a private signing with like a Swamp Thing creator. Is that?
That was a facilitated. It's not a private signing at CGC. It's one of their partners, and it's going to be John Tottleben and Stephen Bissett.
Okay. I like it.
That's from the Absolute storyline. I'm sorry, the Saga of the Swamp Thing storyline. I'm sorry.
You know, Comics is down to find some good books this weekend.
Let's do it. You do it, guys. I want to see it.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for sure. Well, I'm thinking. We'll see what my sister and wife have to say. But yeah, we'll have to do it. Kevin, don't feed the dragon.
I'm sure TJ has that one.
Speaking of dragon sword. Oh, thank you everyone for the education. Yeah, of course. Awesome Swamp Thing, says Comic.
Yeah, you know what Comic Smith explained.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't really have anything else really to talk about. We talked about our goals. We talked about our top 5 powerless heroes.
That
One for
was a
an
good
hour.
time.
It was a good time. It was a better time than it was last time because it's actually working good this time. We actually have good internet. I actually look pretty crisp, honestly, for being Kansas in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, you know what? I thought about you the other day. I've been watching on Netflix with my wife the Cold Case Files, and they were one of the murders took place in Topeka. And the first thing I thought of was Steve B going to the comic shop in Topeka.
Okay, so you're talking about what is the name of that show on Netflix?
One Punch just asked a good question that we should get to too.
It's Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes, love it.
Mysteries, and one of the people is from Topeka, where I work, and at a school and go to comic book shops all the time. He's from Topeka. He was in another small town where he got murdered, and no one knows who did it.
Whoa.
But FBI just dug his body up. They're reopening the case. There's been a lot of tips on that. So hopefully they find people that did it to him.
It's just those shows are so crazy, man. I love them. I get kind of addicted to them, but they do have like a negative energy to them, though.
Where do you teach at, Comic Book Poser? Because I teach at Highland Park High School. Eric,
What kind of teacher are you?
Me?
Yeah, I never knew that.
I teach journalism, newspaper.
Oh, you do? Okay. For some
video,
reason.
photography.
All right.
Journalism, radio club.
I thought it was English for some reason. I don't know.
This is all this stuff. But like the bare basics of it. Like a lot of this stuff, I want them to learn themselves. But it's pretty cool. Pixelation is my friend.
I think someone asked us a really good question. I forgot who it was now. I think it was One Punch. Yeah, there you go.
What is your next affordable grail? Flash 110.
Which one's that one?
First Wally West.
Oh, that's right.
Really bad. That's my number one on my list.
What grade?
3 to a 4. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put you full screen. I got to fix something in the background.
Yeah. Next affordable grade. I've been kind of thinking about this lately, and I think I might want to do the same thing I did last year. So if you guys don't follow me on my YouTube channel, last year on my birthday, I revealed my birthday gift to myself, which was my Hulk 181, my ultimate grail. And I'm thinking I might want to do that again because as the years go by, when my birthday comes, I kind of get a little sad and depressed, and I need to make myself happier when I get a key comic book. So I've been thinking that I might want to attack the grail that's right above Steve's head.
ASM 29, baby.
Yeah. I think that's the next one I want to grab. I was thinking about maybe picking up, one of my two biggest grails right now, like the hard to attainable grails, is ASM 129 and a GSX number 1. But GSX number 1 is definitely really, really expensive, and those are really low grades at really high prices, man. So I don't know if I'll be able to get that one anytime soon. Who knows if I'll even ever get one, to be honest.
D-Run Comics wants an X-Men 1, which is one of the GPs for the Torpedo Comics Power Rangers box right now. I didn't win anything in my Power Rangers box. It was a GSX.
Do you want to hear a story?
Yes.
Remember that awesome deal that I got on that ASM 238 that I posted on my video, that 9.6?
Yeah, I remember it.
All right.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Do you remember when you asked me, did that guy say he had anything else? And I meant to say it in my video, and I didn't. That guy messaged me over the weekend. He has a slabbed X-Men number 1.
What?
Yeah.
No, I live in Manhattan, and I drive an hour to Topeka to teach. This guy, he works at Topeka High, which is literally less than 10 minutes from my building. I could go to his work, or he could come to my work in 10 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, so you said an X-Men 1?
He has an X-Men number 1.
You're going to work on
He didn't show me pictures. I was like, is it slabbed? He said, yep. And I said, what grade? And he didn't get back to me. So I don't know if it's like kind of a ruse.
I hope you get another great deal.
I don't think I would get an X-Men 1. I don't think I could ever afford one of those, man. I had a hard time affording my Hulk 181 or even try to get the approval to buy one of those.
D-Rock Comics says, I'm getting an X-Men 1. Hashtag fact.
Fact.
I do want to know, D-Rock Comics, this weekend, I would like to know more about the deal that you and Kenny made for the Hulk 181, because that you won as a GP.
Wait, D-Rock won another Hulk 181?
The Hulk 181 he won was a GP from that Spider-Man boot.
Yeah, I remember that.
He made a deal with Kenny Comic Head 84. I want to know the deal. He has never told anyone. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
He probably won't even tell me.
Wait, so he sold the Hulk 181?
I don't know. I don't know if he sold it or traded it. I don't know.
D-Runk, man, don't do it, brother.
Within the next 3 weeks, X-Men 1 will be mine.
Whoa, that's huge. I can't wait to see that on your channel, D-Runk.
Evening, Burke's family and community. What's up, dude?
What's up?
What's up? Comic book poser. Let me know your last name, and I'll send you an email with our work emails. We'll talk. We'll have to go comic book hunting. That's crazy. That is nuts. That this guy not only works in the same city, but works in the same school district 10 minutes away from me. That is nuts.
Bam.
Bam! So you want to get what grade did you say you wanted on that ASM 129?
I don't know if I should do the same. Well, if I do get one for my birthday, I don't know if I should do the same thing with my Hulk 1 and shoot for a 6.0. I don't know if anyone knows the story behind that, but my birthday is September 6th. And I thought it was funny that I bought my Hulk 1 on my birthday and it was graded at a 6. So I don't know if I want to do the same thing with the ASM 129. But Steve, what is my number one rule about comic book collecting grades?
Get a 9.8. Just kidding. No.
No.
Buy the grade you can afford.
Pay for the grade you can afford, and a 7.5 is affordable.
So for ASM 129.
Yeah.
So according to Go Collect, which is usually not correct, at least like for like the last month or so for like recent sales, but overall they're pretty good. 7.5 for an ASM 129, $1,200.
Yep.
You get one for $1,000, you're doing pretty good.
Yep. So I've been seeing a couple on bids go up to 1,200 on a 7.5. I'm like, that is obtainable. I could work with that, but you know, a 6.0 is also a lot cheaper. So, and it's a little more memorable if it's a 6.0 because I can be like, yeah, I bought this on my birthday, kids.
Yeah. The
.com comics September 6th could be a 9.6. Yeah, September 9.96. I could do it that way, but that's a little bit too expensive for me.
I got it, poser. I got your email. Dude. No, I'm sending the exact same thing back to you. This is crazy. This is nuts. What's even like, okay, so this weekend I'm visiting my sister in Minnesota. She lives 30 minutes away from D-Run. 30 minutes. That's crazy. So I want to see him. Did you get a? I'd rather get a CGC copy.
Yeah.
I don't want to send it in. I'd rather already buy it slabbed.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
I would take whatever I can get at a good price. So yeah, it's crazy that D-Run lives 30 minutes away from my sister, and that Comic Proposer works in the same school district as me. That's crazy.
Small world.
Small world. And Superpower Review, you live really close to Mark Spector Comics, and there's a few other people actually who live
so
very
I'm in Massachusetts. Mark Spector Comics is in Rhode Island, but where I am in Massachusetts, Rhode Island is like right over the border from me.
Okay.
So he's like literally maybe like a half hour, 40-minute ride tops. Comic Kid 84 is in the next city over from where I am in. I'm in a town, a very big town. It's like this is a wooded area. Like this is like deers, coyotes, you name it around here.
Right.
D-Runk, I'm sorry, Comic Head 84 lives in New Bedford, which is a pretty big city. It's right next door. And for a history lesson for you boys and girls, New Bedford was the #1 whaling city in America.
Whaling?
Yes, it was top notch for whaling. It's known for whaling and using the spermaceti of whales to light up the world.
Oh, actual whales, like animals.
Yeah.
Free Willy, where the whale jumped over the frickin' person.
Yeah. Also, New Bedford was also the home to Frederick Douglass. So,
Hey, Frederick Douglass and W.E.B. Du Bois, great people, and
different Frederick Douglass.
That's all you only know about Frederick Douglass. That's cool. TJ is searching for the same book I am. He wants a Flash 110 and a 6.5. There you go. If I can get one in a 3.0, honestly, if I can get one in a 2.0, I'd be happy. 4.0 is what I'm looking for. Like that would be like a good price, but I would take whatever I can get. So.
The other thing too is pretty funny. So the next city over this way, east, is New Bedford. The other city right slab in the middle of my town is Fall River, and I'm also very close to the Lizzie Borden house where the Lizzie Borden murders took place.
Lizzie what?
The Lizzie Borden murders in Fall River, Massachusetts.
I don't know anything about that.
What? Wow, that's pretty much the only thing that puts Fall River on the map is the Lizzie Borden murders. I've been in that house, very creepy. It's haunted. I'm telling you, it's haunted. I had to go there once for work, and my camera completely shut off with a full battery once.
No one has said The Boys yet, but they do come out very soon. And when they do, the first 3 episodes drop.
The Boys?
We got to do a video together. I wanted to do a trailer reaction video with him, but he doesn't want to watch any trailer. He just wants to see it, so that way he's surprised.
Trailer reactions can get some views, man.
They can. And I will say this. The trailer was nuts. Steve, what is your take? We'll ask Kevin too. On YouTube, auction bidders paying 1.5 times what comics are worth. Bidding has gone nuts. Do you attribute this to COVID or no conventions? Okay, so I will say this. Some auctions that I'm on, like Chino and Manny's auctions, I cannot compete because people do pay more than like what you'd see on eBay or something. But sometimes you still can get books at a cheap price. I don't know. I do feel like no conventions are part of it. FOMO is part of it, with especially Venom 3 and UF4. But I don't know. It just depends on the people. If they want it then and there, they'll get it. Some people just like to only buy in auctions too. So I don't know. Kevin, what do you think? You ever go
I would have to say about the same thing you did there. Not too much more to add, to be honest.
I live fairly close to Villisca Axe Murder House.
That's some serious stuff too. I think Ghost Adventures went there, right, Carlito? And Carlito, no, I have never slept at the Lizzie Borden house. Like I said, after working and being there with the camera being shut off with the full battery, after going to the site where the mom died, I was like, I gotta get out of here. No way.
So is the Lizzie Borden house, is that where like isn't there like a movie based off of that or something?
I think there's a few.
Okay.
What did TJ say? Kevin, you asked me to be your sugar daddy, but you're not answering any of my questions. Wait, what do you want to know? What was the question?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought I was cool about people bet it up. Yeah, okay, so I think he started the Venom 3 high grade at $50. Someone bid 50, then 60. You were in there. And then it went to 200. He sold his Venom 3 high grade raw for $295 shipped on my auction. Crazy.
Wow. I grew up in a town away from Amityville Horror House. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's the house I'm thinking of.
Also in Massachusetts, where the famous witch trials happened in Salem. Massachusetts is historical, man. This is where everything started for America.
That is true. Two Brothers Comics is back.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? We've just honestly been bullshitting.
Well, it's been fun. We had people in here.
Yeah, it's been fun. My wife just got home.
Oh,
so I might be jumping off here in the next 5 to 10 minutes because it is our 8-year wedding anniversary today.
Bam.
Two bros and D-Rock Comics. You need to do a stream all together because Two Bros they're good people. And D-Rock Comics is good people. Kevin is good people. Carlita's good people. Everyone in here is good people.
Yeah, for real. I mean, like, I really want to, with everything that we're saying with the goals and like with this whole comic book community, I mean, there's definitely some people in the comic book community that I would really love to, hang out with. Like Two Brothers, I would love to do a live stream with those guys. You know what I mean? I asked you if you'd want the platinums if they were free. TJ, my number one rule, if it's free, it's for me.
Same here. If it's free, it's for me too.
Portuguese saying, mais fica, more for me.
I don't know if this is Dustin or Nick. I'm assuming Nick. But I don't know. Either one, Nick and Dustin, both great people.
Yeah.
So I am hashtag Team Dustin because he is on my show. I've asked Nick to be on my show, but he usually doesn't. So it just depends on which brother it is. I'm sure he wouldn't kick it out, TJ. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's funny. Like I have to give some huge credit to Two Brothers Comics for sticking it out with each other, acting like a team, and putting out great content together. Because I'll tell you a little history about Superpower Review. Superpower Review originally started with me and my brother, and we did not last 5 episodes together.
I believe it. They did say in their 1,000 subscriber thing last week that they said they almost ended their YouTube channel 15 times with that one day. So yeah, I will say this. Yeah, like a lot of these channels, like they work with other people. Like Comic Gains, there's 2 dudes and the princess that all work together. Two Brothers Comics are 2 brothers. Simple Man's Comics, you got Simple Man and you got Jack. A lot of these channels, there's 2 people. Like Comic Tom, he has several people to help him.
Yeah.
Me, Reggie Bueller, we're usually all by ourselves.
Me? I'm all by myself. No, well, I have my boss Cody sometimes at the studio, but yeah.
I was going to say, you and me, we're usually by ourselves.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit more. I don't want to say it. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
But when it comes to my when I do stuff at the studio, literally all my boss does is just like switch cameras. That's about it. I mean, everything else is me though. I'm doing everything. I'm setting up the set, lighting, cameras, you know what I mean? Getting the graphics together. I'm editing, uploading, stuff like that. But now with no studio, I'm just, now I'm definitely doing everything on my own.
I need to send AOKs to everyone in my Thursday night chat because we've been doing it for like 6 months now. And Two Bros are the only one that I've on my Thursday night chat that I've not sent an AOK to. And they sent me one. So I definitely need to make sure I put something else cool in there for them because they are great dudes.
Yeah, I got to give them credit. Like I said, my brother and I lasted, I think maybe it wasn't even 5 episodes. It was 5 episodes. And then like he was like, you know what, I want to go do my own thing. I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to keep it going. You know what I mean? And he did. My brother didn't last like, not even a month.
Wow, that's crazy. No, Lizzie Borden, that's crazy. Thank you.
Oh, that's the song, by the way. TJ just said that's the song.
Kevin, I appreciate you joining me. We've been talking for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
A lot of fun.
Thank you so much for having me. I know it was short notice, but I came up. I was off the cuff today, like I said, and it was fun.
Did you send me another one, Carlito? Because if you did, that's nuts. But yes, I did. I've gotten 2 this week. I showed one this morning from Eric Compton, and then I got one today from Panda that I recorded. I've yet to edit it. I'm going to probably post that on Thursday. So, TJ spitting. Okay, so Justin must be taking over 2 Bros. Thank you everyone in the chat for hanging out. We had a great time tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Kevin for hanging out.
Thank you.
And coming on your channel coming up.
So tomorrow I should be posting the review to Venom issue number 26. That's what I got going on. Every Monday I am live on my channel. I don't have a set time date, so that's why it's very important that you click on that bell notification so you know when I'm active. But when I go back to work regularly, I'll definitely have a set time. If you guys could please subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm giving away a Spawn number 1 CGC graded at a 9.4 once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers. So I would gladly appreciate it if you would subscribe and show some love to the channel.
Yes, I was just about to put this in the chat. I will edit it, and it'll be a quick edit because I did a one-taker because one-takers are the best. I'll put it together, and it'll probably be like a 6-minute video. So I want to do it on Thursday because I know I'm going live on Thursday night. Whenever I do a shorter video, I would like to go live as well, so that way I'm still getting hours watching all that. Thank you, everyone in the Jimmy chat for hanging out. Thank you, everyone who's sent me an A-OK. Thank you to everyone that's been there from the beginning, like Kevin, like TJ, like D-Runk, all that. Manny, what's up, man? Just jumping out of here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I had a great time tonight. I'm going to go hang out with the family. It is our 8-year wedding anniversary. So, yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Thanks again. And as always, go Cats, Cowabunga. And